Today, we will talk about hardware resources. Have you ever wondered, how is the health of the devices? How are the utilization levels of the CPU, memory, and other components of my main switch? If we add more flows to our network, are the equipment capable of supporting the new loads? Do you know if your network can respond to operational and business requirements? These may be some of the most basic questions a network administrator can receive, but how easy is it to answer them? Nexus Dashboard Insights provides this information from the moment we enable the service on our platform. The controller and switch inventory is one of the most immediate results that we obtain when we enable the Insight service in Nexus Dashboard. But as we will see in this video, it shows very valuable information, more than a simple equipment inventory. To get to the inventory, once we are in the Insight service, we must select the Manage option in the navigation menu and there select Sites. Once there, we will select the site from which we want to obtain the inventory, and thus we can immediately see the number of controllers and switches that we have in that site. However, today we are going to visit two tabs that provide details that can be very interesting. First, let's look at the hardware resources to get a view of the physical resources of our platform. By selecting this option, we will obtain the graphical information of CPU usage of the last approximately 2 hours, which is displayed at the top of the screen. Each of these lines represents a device. At the bottom of the screen, we will have an average of CPU usage as well as memory usage, temperature, fan usage, power consumption, and storage on each device. If we want the details of the last 2 hours of any of these resources, we go to the top of the screen and select the resource to view. For example, memory. Or storage. Part of the versatility of this tool is the filter application. For example, if we want to see this graphical information for the existing leaves group, we can do a filter by name and exclude the spines and controllers. Another option could be to view a single device, so we only have to select it and we will highlight the information of the selected device. Or simply click on the name of the device and we will have an exclusive view of it. As you have seen, we not only see the inventory, but also the use of its resources in a very simple and practical way. But let's go back to the main page to see some additional functionality. This time, we are going to select View Capacity, and now we are going to have a view of the logical resources of the platform. Information such as utilization and growth space in the parameters such as bridge domains, contracts, endpoint groups, and others can be visualized immediately and easily, by default at the site or controller level. But we might need the details of each of the switches or a specific one, so we select Switch Summary, and now we can see 3 tabs of information that include operational resources, such as MAC addresses, IPv4 and IPv6 addresses, routes, and more, both at a summary level and its respective graphic detail in a 2-hour plan. Additionally, configuration resources, such as the health of the flows and use of BRFs, bridge domains, and others. And finally, interface resources, where we can see the number of ports used per device as well as the input and output bandwidth information per port. We did it! As you can see, Nexus Dashboard Insights brings many benefits from the moment it is enabled, and this is just the beginning. I invite you to see more features of the inventory and stay tuned for more use cases. See you in the next video.